Okay, okay. Let's see. Well, you guys saw. Still a little confused on the muzzle brake or using the compensator for Bobcat or Stitcher. We're just going to take this comp 3 off for a second. Comp 2. Here, I think I like angle grip, side to side, side to side. But if you were just doing straight down at a target, covering an area, I think it'd be best to go with something vertical. Although, if you're strifing, your angle grip is going to be your best. So we already just displayed this anvil without the compensator, and with the compensator, how fast it shoots more, brings in your crosshairs. The debate was mine. I always thought the muzzle brake was better for automatics. Compensators are great and better for single shots. My thought is watching Fire Spark many moons ago, but I'm gonna go try to figure out what hits this circle a little bit better. If y'all help me watch and weigh in on your thoughts, we appreciate it. Let's see. I was gonna do a cup muzzle brake on both first. Okay, here we go. Stitcher, Bobcat. Stitcher's going to shoot a little bit slower than Bobcat, but we'll do muzzle brakes on both. I'll switch it out to the compensators. In a second. Drop that on the ground. We don't even want to know. But let's go get another compensator. I don't know why I didn't have level 2. Okay. I'll just switch it out till the guns break. We'll shoot them pretty much until the gun breaks. We don't need this. What is that? Alright. Start with the Stitcher. Where another muzzle brake. Now I could do crouch or whatever, but I'm just going to do stand. We all know crouch and it's just better, but I'm just going to just unload on this. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 clips, see the bounce on it. I'm going to switch it back. So it's looking about right up here. Okay. Now that's probably because we got this on. So we came up about right on that edge. And I think they're pretty much the same in the bounce. Okay. There's your bounce. Let's see. Let's put the comp on it. That's a little bit higher. By a hair of a second or so. I mean, okay. So we're just coming up around the bush. Now we were just coming up a little bit higher. So there's more bounce to the comp. Okay. More of a vertical bounce. All right. Now we're going to look and stare at what we can. So, oh, mind you, if you pull back a little bit on the right stick to hold that bounce down. But what we want to look at is all the red shots. See how it spreads. See if we got a fine line or not. Seems like it's kind of all over the fucking place in the circle. Less of a bounce. But yeah, I'm pulling back so slightly on the right side. Alright. Do the compensator. Because that was really hard to tell for me. I mean, seems like wherever I'm pointing with this, there is a trace that seems less sporadic. Seems like you're gonna, a few more bullets are hitting. Yeah, I tried to hold it right in the center there. Watch the trace. You see how that went? Alright, switch back over here. Because I could actually see. Oh, no. The other week ago, I was over here playing with this shit, and I was like, dude, the muzzle breaks better. But then I got thinking, like, how the fuck is that possible? For the vertical, but the spread of the bullet seems a little bit more spread out. Alright, let's go back to the compensator. I might be blind, so I'm using. Let's see. If you get the right pull on the right stick, that's right. And side by side, they seem and feel like the very same thing. Well, this takes a little effort to control, but I can see. Throw it just right. Oh, it's a strafing too. So I'm still out on that. A little bit harder to control, but they seem to me, seem kind of not seeing it. You guys can see it. I don't know. I don't see it. Alright, let's do this. A little bit more jumpier. Control it. It's about the same. It's not hitting dead in the center. Going around. Kind of like the other one. Gotta have a kick. Oh, that's because. I noticed that side to side. I'm not trying to do it perfectly, but there's less jump on a muzzle brake. Although there's a struggle using the compensator, but this only here more precise. But with compensating that jump, it's one more thing you have to worry about the control. Unlike the muzzle brake seems pretty. Yeah, I would just recommend this and this. It's probably a great. I mean, I would burst shot that like a couple times, but holding it down is what goes about the break here. Well, y'all let me know what you think. I definitely think the muzzle brake, especially for the Bobcat, kicks down a little bit of that extra trail that you don't have to do, keeps it smoother. But I think the shots kind of look like the compensators. They could both be kind of dead on. But I definitely think the muzzle brake for automatics are a better choice of control. I mean, the chance of you getting them extra two precise little shots might mean everything, or it might be your death. So I recommend these definitely for, and it's a hard choice because, like, if you get one of those, that might be a whole different game changer. But then I ain't got a muzzle brake through. So I could keep that in a little tight circle, but then I can't. Let's see. Yep. Broken gun. I don't know. I think when you're in the firing range, your gun shouldn't break. That's retarded. What y'all think? Later, Gators.